Welcome to InFROmation, part of the Froeducation series, where learning is natural. Sponsored by Sharpen Your Skills Continuing Education and Salon, I'm your host, Ayaba Griffin. And today I'm going to be talking about natural styles for the right conditions. Now, what do I mean by that? What type of styles are you wearing according to the conditions that are surrounding your natural hair? First, let's talk about the weather. If it's raining outside, if it's humid, if it's hot, if it's a lot of moisture in the air, when you think about what style you want to wear with your natural hair, the last thing that you want to do is go and just try to keep it, really straight. Because of the fact that more than likely it's going to revert back to its naturally curly or wavy texture. That's what natural hair does. So wearing your hair straight when it's extremely hot outside, humid, a lot of moisture in the air, straight styles are not necessarily the right style with those particular types of conditions, the weather. You would be better off wearing your hair in its naturally curly, coily, wavy, or even kinky texture, whichever category your hair texture may fall in during those types of conditions. You've got to learn how to embrace your natural curl and your natural texture when those type of conditions are going on outside with the weather. I had to learn how to do that because it was nothing but a big fight with my hair. When I first went back to my natural hair pattern, I used to blow dry my hair out a lot because of the fact that I used to do it all the time when I was relaxed. So I did it out of habit. And so when I first went back to my natural hair, I would, constantly blow dry it, trying to keep it straight, keep it straight. Well, it was the summertime. So my hair was, it was shrinking back up, and I would get up, do it again, and my hair was shrinking back up even before I was even really getting outside because of the heat and the humidity in the hair. So I didn't have the right hairstyle to match the condition that I was getting ready to go out into or that was surrounding my hair at the time. And so I learned that I had to just start embracing my, natural texture when it is hot outside, when it is humid, when it's rainy outside. I just let my hair stay in its natural texture. And then I don't have to worry about whether it's shrinking up, whether it's reverting, whether it's not staying straight or not, because of the fact that I'm letting my hair do what it does naturally in those conditions. What would be better if, you're out and about and you're out in the heat and humidity and the moisture, also wearing your hair in braids, and a protective style where your hair doesn't, shrink up, it doesn't move, it doesn't react to what's going on with the weather or the conditions around your hair. Wearing your hair in protective styles when it's hot, when it's humid, when it's a lot of moisture in the air. If you're going to work out, that's going to cause, you to perspire and to sweat. Wearing your hair in protective styles, in braids, whether you braid your own hair or whether you have braided extensions, things of that nature, then those types of hairstyles are going to, match those particular conditions. In the wintertime, when it's not, any humidity in the air and it's cooler and you're not going to perspire as much, then you can, go into wearing your hair in the more straighter styles, setting your hair, wearing it curly, rod sets, things of that nature, because you don't have the moisture in the air that's going to cause that hair to shrink and to revert back to the curly, coily, wavy, or kinky texture that your hair may be. So you got to make sure that you match your hairstyle options with the conditions that your hair is going to come in contact with, so that you can lessen the frustration that you may be experiencing around your hair. You know, some people like to wear their hair with the puffs, you know, and because that's what their hair is going to do anyway when it's hot and when it's humid, and they embrace that. They wear their hair like that when they work out, if they go jogging, if they go out for a walk and it's hot outside, then you don't have to worry about your hair. You don't have to worry about what it's doing, and you can go ahead and exercise, and you can get the most out of your physical activity time when you have the appropriate hairstyle for those particular conditions and what you're getting ready to do. That is something that really affects us with our natural hair. A lot of times people won't exercise because they don't want their hairstyle to get messed up, and so that affects their health. And so if you have natural hair, it really gives you the option to be able to do that, but you still have to make sure that your hairstyle is fitting the conditions, you know. So you have the option to wear it straight, but my recommendation to people is always wear those straighter styles, or those styles where the hair is more stretched out in cooler or colder conditions, where that hairstyle is going to be able to stay and last longer. When it is hot and humid or rainy and moist outside, or you're going to work out, or you work out a lot and you're really physically active, then you need to wear your hair basically in its natural hair texture, where it's curly, wavy, coily, or kinky. Wear it like that during those particular times and conditions. You can wear your hair in braids. You can wear your hair in extensions, or you can wear your hair in other different protective styles, where those hot, humid, moist, wet conditions will not have an adverse effect on your natural hair. So these are just some things for you to think about as you're going through what your styling options are. This will help you lessen the frustration that you may be feeling about your natural hair when you're trying to style it. And then these are things that you can think about and plan for, and do your homework and do your research, and look up what type of styles will be best for your particular hair texture and natural curl pattern, and then start thinking about what you need to do to achieve your natural hair goals, so that when it's hot, you've got the right hairstyles. When it's cold, you're wearing the right hairstyles, and you're enjoying your natural hair to the fullest. So I just want to thank you for joining me for InFROmation, part of the Froeducation series, where learning is natural, sponsored by Sharpen Your Skills Continuing Education and Salon. I'll see you next time.